Hello. The following will be a demonstration on the prompt hierarchy. First, we're going to demonstrate least to most prompting, and then we're going to do a review on most to least prompting. And we're going to show error correction and errorless teaching as well. So the first prompt we're going to do is the verbal prompt. So when I ask you to pick the wrong thing so that I can show an example of the prompt, pick up the flashlight. That's not the flashlight. You don't got to be that accurate. The flashlight is red. Hold on. Pick up the flashlight. Good, that's the flashlight. Now here you would do error correction to see if the skill has stuck. So you do easy things that they would know how to do. Do this. High five. Do this. Pick up the flashlight. Now you would pick it up. Good. And that is a full trial with error correction. So the other prompts, the next one we'll do is a gestural prompt. And let's say she chose the wrong thing already. And I say, pick up the flashlight. Now I do this. I gesture to the flashlight. Good. And once again, when that happens, you would once again run error correction to see if they'll do it independently afterward. Do this. High five. Do this. Pick up the flashlight. And that's another example of error correction for a gestural prompt. The next prompt we're going to do is called a visual prompt. Now the visual prompt, you can use a piece, some kind of visual cue. It can be a picture. We're going to use this picture here. So if I say pick up the flashlight, she picks up the wrong thing. And I say, that's not the flashlight. Pick up the flashlight. And I show the visual cue. She picks up the right thing. Yay. Error correction. Do this. High five. Do this. Pick up the flashlight. That's a successful trial. Let's say we run error correction. And she picks up the wrong thing. Do this. High five. Pick up the flashlight. She picks up the wrong thing. I go, that's not the flashlight. And then it wouldn't be the main reinforcement. That's where reinforcement comes in. But usually there's some sort of reinforcement for at least complying with the task. The next one we're going to do is called a positional prompt. So I say, pick up the flashlight, and she doesn't. The next one, I do this. I move the one closer to her, and then I say, pick up the flashlight. And she gets it right. And then once again, you would run the error correction. The next would be the partial physical prompt. So if I say, pick up the flashlight, and I do this slightly, that would be a partial physical prompt. We'd run error correction, right? So it'd be the same thing, and then I would say, and then she would do it. Now, if we ran error correction, and she did not do it, then we'd go to the next prompt. And that's where you're going to the next prompt. That's how you're understanding which prompt to go to. So we wouldn't be here if the first verbal prompt worked. So we'd only be here if all those other prompts had not worked. The next one would be a full physical prompt. So if I said pick up the flashlight, she did not pick it up. So now I'll say pick up the flashlight, and I will guide her full physically to pick up the flashlight. And that's least to most prompting. Now to show it all, I don't want you to get it right at all. Okay?
Okay.
So we'll run through it, how it works if you go through all the prompts. Pick up the flashlight. That's not the flashlight. Flashlight is red. Pick up the flashlight. You wouldn't pick it up. Pick up this. Oh, that's not the flashlight. Good job trying. Pick up the flashlight. You would still pick up this. That's not the flashlight. This is the flashlight. Can you pick up the flashlight? She still gets it wrong. That's not the flashlight. Can you pick up the flashlight? She gets it wrong. You wouldn't ask. You would make the statement. Yes, Steve. Okay. Then I would say again, that's not the flashlight. Pick up the flashlight. And she fights me and she still picks this up, right? That's not the flashlight. Pick up the flashlight. Then we go here. Full physical prompt. Good job. Do this. Run error correction. Pick up the flashlight, not pick it up.
No.
And that would be the trial. And that's the full prompt hierarchy. Now, the way you would run errorless teaching is that whatever prompt you know she's on, you would immediately jump to that prompt. You wouldn't even give a chance for an independent thing. So you wouldn't give a chance for her to do it wrong. So let's say that her prompts that she responds to is a gestural prompt. First time I present the SD, I would say, pick up the flashlight. I would do it. And she would pick it up. Yay. Run error correction. Pick up the flashlight. Right. And the goal is independence. Most to least prompting, you would most likely use from whatever their most prompting that they require, and then you'd move down. So the next trial would be verbal prompt. So I would say, pick up the flashlight, and she doesn't. I would say, okay, the flashlight is red, pick up the flashlight. And this time she would do it, which would make it, now you're going most to least prompting. Until eventually I just say, pick up the flashlight, and she does it. And that is the prompt hierarchy. And that is it for our presentation.